Lord. Okay, this humidity is thick, children. This humidity is thick. Lord have mercy, honey. They say the hurricane is coming. Katrina! For those of y'all who are househeads, y'all know what I'm talking about, honey. Katrina! Anyway, y'all don't know, if y'all ain't house, y'all ain't gonna know that, okay? But hello, College Park. Hello. What's going on, children? The children and the peoples of College Park. What in the hell? Oh, you on a skateboard, honey? No, baby, no, child. He is on the skateboard, honey, on this little 2-lane highway, girl. Okay. Anywho, hey, babies. Wait a minute, I got to do my opening, honey, but shit, all this damn hair, my throat ain't right and all that, but we gonna do it. It's live, work, play in every part of town. College Park is Georgia's front door. College Park, we've got so much in store. Ward 1 is our history, and Ward 2 is our hospitality, and Ward 3 cruising down Godby. Ward 4 is our legacy. College Park is where it all goes down, yeah. Live, work, play in every part of town. College Park is Georgia's front door. College Park, we got so much in store. Woo! I'm stop there. Okay. What's going on, people? What's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for coming on in. I mean, I'm seeing comments already. Hey, Miss Pam Greer. Okay. Pam Greer, the woman with the famous name, honey. No, not that Pam Greer, but this Pam Greer, honey. That's College Park's Pam Greer. Say it, sister. Pam Greer, baby. Yes. Hey, baby, thanks for tuning in. Listen, I want to talk to you guys real briefly. Well, y'all know I'm on my way to the donut factory on this day. And hopefully it was just as quiet as it was last night. And I'm going to just thank God for all of that. Listen, I want to give a shout out because he didn't have to do it, but I'm so thankful that he did. And that was recognition, okay? On his very first official day of being the city manager, I got a call today from Dr. Adediran, okay? And he was thanking me for supporting him. But most importantly, he was calling me to follow up with a request that I had made a few weeks ago, okay? Now, you guys know that I am very, 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 very sentimental about my community, honey, being that I am a black man and being that I am an openly gay man, honey. I'm one of the rainbow alphabets, honey, okay? And because of that, we do have the only gay bar slash restaurant, because, you know, we don't have necessarily bars like that. They do serve food and all of that there too. But we have the only gay establishment that is here on the south side, okay? It's called Best Friends. It is located right there on Godby Road in the Discount Mall Plaza, right there behind the McDonald's. And the owner of the establishment, his name is Dwayne Crowder. I met him last year when I was on the campaign trail, okay, running for mayor. So and they still call me, they nickname me mayor. So every time they see me, they call me mayor. So I live with it because I like it, okay. Okay. But what is going on is, oh, what y'all doing, Tim? Okay. While I was there, there was a concerns that had come up regarding the establishment because, we don't have a lot of police presence over there. At one point in time, the parking structure itself was having issues with lights and this, that, and the other. It was very dark in the area that they are. Now, Best Friends is adjacent to the Discount Mall, okay? But if you're coming in off of Godley Road, it would be, what is that? What direction would that be? East of the, yeah, wait a minute. North, south, east, west. Whatever, child. I'm getting my directions mixed up. I'm trying to look at it in my head, and I ain't got it. It's on the other side of the Discount Mall, okay? If you go and you get to the Discount Mall first, Best Friends are just before you get to the Jamaican restaurants and carrying on that right there. That's how I put it. Okay? And so because of that, we were looking at what it is. Now, he's only been open, he's been there for about 2 years now, okay? And, hey, number one, it's a gay establishment. So, already we want to make sure that the protection stuff are there because, of course, not everybody knows it. And those who do, we don't want the troublemakers to come up in there. I think that there won't be any protection, okay? So, throughout the time, I frequent the place because it is the only one of its kind right now on the south side. And of course, I'm trying to make sure that they get business and carried on. And, we can get the establishment to do a couple of things, right? So, when I was last there, come on, baby, honey, sugar plum, we driving, baby. We driving, not sightseeing. Oh, and you gonna make me go, oh, Miss Thing, no. The fuck is you goddamn doing? We're just gonna hit her damn brakes twice, honey. No, then I'm gonna get right back in front of you. That's what we're gonna do. But she's young. It's a young girl. And scared to drive. Okay. Well, so like I said, I've been over there, and I'm asking him, how's it going? What's going on? How's College Park helping you? Do you need any help? And this, that, and the other. Let me also say that hope. Wait a minute. A change of hope. A vision of hope. That's it. It is a vision of hope. A vision of hope is a medical clinic, HIV testing, and all that kind of stuff. That's right there on Phoenix Boulevard, right there at Phoenix, what's that, State Road? What is that? What's the name of the State Road right there? Y'all know what Garvey turned into Phoenix, right there. Is the State Road 317 or whatever it is? Yeah, they're right there. Okay, in that particular complex, right there on the corner. Okay, so he owns that as well. So not only is he a medical facility to where, we're doing STD prevention and testing and supplies and carried on, all of that. We're also, he has the other establishments. So he's trying to build back into the community and carry it on. So it's like, what are we doing? How's College Park helping you? How can we help you as a business do better, right? So, going over there just a few weeks ago, I said, what's happening? He says, well, I was told that if I want to get police coverage or police presence over here, that I would have to hire the police when they're off duty. I said, but then if you're hiring them, honey, that's not police service, honey. That there becomes security. Okay, many people would do that. They would hire off-duty police officers. 314, thank you, baby. Your Highway 314. Thanks, Pam. He said, so that's what they told me. And then he said, I've been trying to reach out to the chief of police. He sent her several emails and she has not emailed me back. So, of course, I called Dr. Adediran. I got here. I went to the phone, honey. That was on the weekend. What was that? What did we just have? I think it was Pride. It was for Black Gay Pride weekend this year. So I got on the phone that Tuesday because Monday was Labor Day. I got on the phone that Tuesday and called Dr. Adediran. He calls me back, and I told him what was going on. He said, wow. He said, I was just talking with Connie, because he's called her Connie, he didn't say Chief, about that because we need more presence over there because we just had the murders and stuff over there. You know, we had the guy killed, hit and run, then we had the shootings and carrying on and all of that. And then, of course, now, right on the heels of Councilwoman Arnold saying, listen, we need to get this together, you know, for protection and safety and carrying on. He said I just talked to Connie about all of this, and yes, we do need to get some police presence over there, and say that Chief Rogers was indicating that they're looking to establish partnerships. They're going to get partnerships with MARTA, and I need to look at MARTA because I know they are MARTA police, but I don't know what handicaps they have. Okay, because I don't know are they full-fledged police officers to where if they're not at the MARTA station, they can still act as police? Because, you know, I do have a lead foot, okay? It's a natural born lead foot. And there are times when I'm with MARTA police, I don't know if they can pull me over or not. So I have to be mindful of that. Okay. So, yeah, okay, little baby. Thank you. But, you know, I can't stand these little motorbikes. They don't go fast enough, honey. They, you know, because they motorbikes, they got to be in the street. But they take up space, honey, because they can't go like a car. They only two wheels. Okay. But, so MARTA, he said we're partnering with the city of South Fulton. We're going to partner, who else did he say? MARTA, city of South Fulton. That's what he said at that time. Okay. So I said, okay. So, you know, he said he got Chief Rogers to get to working on that. Then the day of the town hall for when we were going over city management, when we went to the town hall meeting, I spoke with Chief Rogers then, and I said, sister, have you gotten any emails from this person? Because he said he's been emailing you and he's not gotten a response. I said, that doesn't sound like you. She said, wait a minute. She said, give him this email address because he may be emailing the old address because they gave me a brand new email when I came back. Cause the email that I had was when I used to be in the first time. So the email address has changed. So I sent that email over to Dwayne. Okay, now mind you, y'all know when it was for the town hall. Okay. Now that's only been 2 weeks, okay? And so here it is, the first full day after the announcement of him being the city manager, I get a phone call from Dr. Adediran giving me an update on what's going on, okay? So that I can get a hold to Dwayne and carry on and tell them what's happening. And so now what is going on is he says that they are going to do all the partnerships that I said before with the municipalities, honey. You know, we got us, we got the city of South Fulton, we have MARTA. He said that we're going to partner with the sheriff's office, Fulton County Sheriff's Office, as well as the U.S. Marshals, baby. He said, you tell them, we're going to have police presence in that corridor because we need it. And, you know, this is not going to be anything that's going to be looked upon as discriminatory because that's what I told him. I said, I don't know what's happening, but I know that we're not this way, but I don't want to give the naysayers the opportunity to say it appears that this could be homophobic because the gay children are not being responded to. I said, we do not need that reputation. He said, I'm on it. And today I got the phone call that followed up and said, yes, this is what we're doing. We're partnering with all of these folks. The chief is already up on it. And this is what's happening. I want you to know that everything is everything. Because he said, now catch this. He said, I drove by there the other day. He said, now I don't know what their hours are, but they wasn't open at the time. But I see where they're located, and I was hoping that if they were, I could go and meet the young man. Catch the tea. I said, okay, all right. He said, but you assure him that we are on this because College Park is open to any and everybody. Okay, regardless of what it is that you identify as, these are his words, not mine. Regardless of how you identify as, we are open and we're very welcoming here, and we want to make sure that you feel safe. I said, well, I would gladly take that over to him, and I would let him know that. And I just feel special because here, as a citizen, I am feeling like, that the government is working with me and for me. You know what I'm saying? And because I'm involved, I'm involved and I'm getting something happening. And he did this before his 10 o'clock meeting. Okay, because he said, I got to get over here to the GICC. We got a 10 o'clock meeting over there in Carolina, but I wanted to call you and let you know this is what's going on. And I just feel so privileged and so that way about it because I'm like, yes, we see this. Now, I haven't had time to contact Dwayne yet, because my phone has been ringing off of the hook, child. Because, yes, I got information, some of which I cannot disclose as of yet, because it was given to me in confidence. Okay, so I can't spill the beans just yet, but what I can say is this, okay? I want us to, because I did not know that there was information out here with the housing authority that we did not know, honey. I did not know that the RAD program was coming to take y'all vouchers. Okay? I did not know that. We kept saying something was fishy about it because we see this all the time. Because anytime they're going to go to the projects and want to renovate the project, hell, they did it to, I told y'all, I'm from the project of Detroit, so I know what it was when they did it to us. They want to come in talking about they're going to renovate and upgrade and this, that, and the other. But then it becomes, if you have a voucher, and they tell you this in the thing, if you got a voucher, honey, I got to get around this car because she ain't doing right. They encourage you to get the voucher that is a personal voucher to where it moves with you. If you're on the voucher that's only with the building, you're only on the voucher as long as you stay there in the building or on the property. Once you leave the property, that there is not what's happening. Okay, that voucher does not go with you, honey. It's only applied to that particular property. I did not know that they were trying to take those vouchers from the people. That in order to participate, that they were encouraging folks to turn in their vouchers on the promise that they come back and they get a house. Once the stuff get renovated, they get a house. And y'all know during the campaign I kept saying no, because we know what this is. We know what this is. Okay, we know what this is. And when I found out today that was not the tea, okay, that the whole rhyme and reason is to sit down there to renovate this shit, so that now, here's where it is. Y'all know when they say you're supposed to renovate, you get first dibs on the buildings or whatever. Well, of course, if they renovate and get everything up to code and renovate and new appliances, new this, new that, they got to recoup their money that they done put into the investment. So what happens? The rent goes up, okay? So if the rent goes up, right, if you do not have a voucher that's supposed to subsidize your income, okay, that means, yeah, you get first dibs, but you get first dibs at market rate, whatever the rate value is for the damn shit now. You don't get it coming in on your rate that the voucher says you're going to get. So that there become that's the okie doke. Okay, that there is the okie doke. That's the underlay for the overplay. Okay, y'all sit up here and we kept saying that. They said, we encouraging the people not to give up their vouchers. Not to give up their damn vouchers. And I'm like, wait a minute. Don't do that. Don't do that. Because see, then that means that everything about this program is coming, the information is coming in fraudulently. Because that's not what they're saying. They're sitting up there saying they're making it all nice and pretty. Oh, we're going to renovate and y'all going to get new houses and new this and new that and blah, blah, blah. But we kept wondering, where are they going to put the displaced people? Okay. You got to have some place for them to go while they renovate. Okay. So the question is, where they going? Okay. Y'all remember I was asking that on the okay. Little hood right out here in the middle of the street, right here by the police car. Okay. I don't know where she come from. Everything just moving. She right there on the line. Okay. So I'm telling y'all, honey, this is one of the reasons why we ain't heard from her no damn more. Because remember, now, oh shit, that hurt. I hit that damn thing, and there's a bump right there. Okay, that didn't feel right. I didn't like that. Remember, I'm sitting up here asking the question about this thing. Okay, what happened to it? Mrs. Motley Broom, that was part of what she ran on during the campaign, the RAD program, and oh my God, the housing authority, honey, ain't been renovated in 50 years, and yada yada dee, you know. And I'm like, okay, but that's what you ran on, but what are you doing now? You know, when we did the expose, when we went over there and did the car chronicles over there in the housing authority, hell, I had to slap my own ass because I had been over there. You know? And so now it becomes, what do we do? What do we do, children? But the okie doke is they trying to sit down there and get y'all to give up the vouchers. No. And I want to understand more about this particular project, honey, because no. What have we secured in order for this program to come through? Huh? And here's the other thing that I'm trying to understand, because if the government is supposed to make sure that you have a place during these renovations and carrying on, why aren't we working in tandem with the city? What are we not doing to make sure we got adequate spaces for these folks to move into or whatever? Hell, quite frankly, but where they gonna go? Because right now we ain't got nowhere for them to go. All the apartments and carrying on the apartments that we already have, most of those are full. Okay, they may have a few residents, empty residential spots, but hell, we got 300 families or so over there. Okay, 300 or more. Where they gonna go? I'm telling y'all. Okay, I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to understand it. So this here again. What are we going to do for the people? In a city that's 75% renters and carrying on, where are we going to go? We have got to get some more housing up here, y'all. And it's got to be affordable. Now here's something that I have to acquiesce on, okay? Because I know when I was on BIDA, I am advocating for home ownership. Affordable housing, let me rephrase that. I'm advocating for affordable housing, but I too was trying to push home ownership, right? However, I got to take a step back from that because here's where it is. Home ownership is delicious and it's wonderful and it's beautiful and carrying on. It's part of the American dream. And come on, children, get your asses out the street before this light change. At the same time, we come to realize that not everybody is meant to be a homeowner. Not everybody wants that homeowner responsibility. Not everybody's comfortable with that, A lot of folks don't know how to manage the money properly. Now, that's just being real. I'm not throwing shade on nobody. I'm just being real, okay? Your money management skills may not be up to par. to where trying to have a home, to own a home or whatever, that's not something that you may ever be used to, especially if you're a first-time homeowner, because that means that what you're used to somebody else doing, the water bill, taking care of extermination, grass and lawn care and all that kind of stuff. If something breaks, y'all used to somebody calling the landlord, hey, we got this broke over here, somebody come fix it, and they come do it. If you're the homeowner, honey, you got to pay for that. You got to do this and you got to do that, and we're not aware of all that. A lot of folks, they become overwhelmed with that, and it becomes to be a bit too much, right? So we have to look at having homes that folks can afford to rent as well. And nowadays, the average, listen, I live in a 1-bedroom and my rent is at $1,100. $1,100 fucking dollars for a 700 square foot apartment. And I'm by myself. So now you're talking about those who have families. Okay, if 1 bedroom is $1,100, do you know over here in Embarcadero they got the 3 bedrooms going for $2,000, $1,700, $2,000 and carrying on. I've seen rent at $2,500 and shit for single homes and all that. Go on and make this damn turn. Creeping out here. Anywho, so what does with that kind of money on the line, what does that do, children? What does that do? And how do we let rent get to be this damn high? What do we do? Okay. So when we're talking about affordability, honey, we got to make sure that the people are able to have enough coin, honey. You got to, listen, y'all heard me say this one time before, honey. In order to make it without feeling as though you're struggling, you have to be on a job that's paying you at least $25 an hour. Okay. How many of us have that? I don't. Okay? I don't. Now, mind you, $25 an hour, honey, is just for somebody single. Y'all talking about trying to have a family. So you got children and carrying on. They need everything, honey. Kids gonna need until they get the hell out the house. And when they get out for the first 5 years, honey, they still gonna need. Trying to be independent, trying not to do this, don't want to do that, and mama, can I do this? They're gonna come and wear your damn washing machine and shit out, honey. If you got washer and dryer at home, you know what I'm saying? So that's soap powder, bleach, electricity. You know what I'm saying? So it becomes all of that, honey. And it's somebody in my, no. Oh, wait a minute, child. See, here we go. Here we damn go. I'm not going to park there just yet. Because, see, the last time I did this, my boss came back and wanted to act a goddamn fool. Because that's my spot. But I don't know if my boss is coming back, so I'm going to park over here until I find out for real. And then I'm going to come move my damn car. Now here I'm parking in a handicap spot. But luckily, this is the hotel. And we don't have a lot of handicapped children that come in here. And I can't get no ticket. Okay. So be that as it may. But nonetheless, when we're looking at that, we need housing. We're going to need housing. We're going to need more affordable housing up in here so that our communities, our citizens can feel appreciated, feel part of it. Now, here's where it is, people. One of the things about housing and development and carrying on, and we've had this discussion before, is that a lot of it now is about townhomes and apartments in order to get the number of homes that we need. You know what I'm saying? So when you see buildings that carrying on, they're going for mixed use development and this, that, and the other. But when it comes to homes, we're looking at condo style townhomes or whatever. And usually it's in that particular community where, when they're talking about houses for sale and carrying on, they're basically condos or townhomes. Stuff was already connected. They're not single family dwellings, because right now, honey, that's not where the market is going when they're doing buildings and carrying on. So we're going to have to acquiesce to that and understand that everybody who's coming in talking about trying to build for home ownership, we got to look at that as far and allow for the people to come in to rent. Okay. One of the things that we were duped on is the tiny homes. And I hate, God help me, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Here we have the first time that a black developer come in, and it's a wonderful, wonderful program. The problem is that it was sold to us wrong. It was sold to us under the guise of home ownership, but yet they're having so many problems over there right now to where, it's bad on the developer. It's bad on us as a city, because Motley Broom championed that. This is her pet project. Okay. And as I said before, I keep harping on this. When I brought it to their attention that they were renting out those units, child, for $2,500 a month for 650 square feet, and even though it is considered to be a house, $2,500 a month is steep as fuck. And so I got to question that, because I'm in 700 square feet. And if you can get $2,500, market rate then starts to go up, because now everybody's starting to compete with what's in the area. You're within 5 miles of us. So now when we're looking at this kind of thing, honey, we have to acquiesce. Now, I'm not a real estate person or whatever. I'm just going based on common sense, the way how it's explained to me. Now, I need to get somebody who's in real estate to come in, and let's break this down. These are the kind of classes that we need to be fucking having, children. So we need to sit down here and the real estate children. Let me get to y'all for a minute, because see, y'all know what y'all could explain the market. You can explain how this and how it works with trying to get the houses and stuff together, what the credit and stuff need to look like. Bankers, those of y'all who are bankers, y'all know what y'all look for, and when it comes down to lending money for homeowners. Okay, now it's a bit different for those who are corporations who buy up the houses and do their thing, right? Because the corporation's going to do it, but damn. See, now this is becoming a chore. Okay, but it's needed, because we're going to need the right people. See, we need the people to come in that's going to talk about management, Okay, listen, I'm losing my signal, so y'all know where I left off at, honey. We're talking about finances and carrying on, and the kind of classes that we're going to need to run this thing. We need to have these kind of classes now, so that we can be a part of the solution when we go into economic development, when we go into the city manager with the option, right? Listen, have y'all thought about this, and this when we're looking for housing and carrying on? If we, as the citizens, can come together, hey, sweetheart, what's going on? It's moving and grooving. You understand? Always, baby. So, okay, now look here now. I'm the honey, you the honeycomb. You understand? You get home safely, baby.
I got you. You have a great day. Be safe.
Got to. It's only one of me.
Okay.
Hey, y'all, yeah, that's my co-worker, honey. She work over at the Fox Theater. That's my girl, honey. But yeah, these are the kind of things that we need. So us as a productive citizenry, okay, and we're moving forward. See, I know what we can do when we want to get evil and nasty and carrying on and all of that. Let's pull these resources together. All of y'all who are attorneys and this, that, and the other, let's pull these resources together, and let's sit down and create a class, create a blueprint of what we want. How about that? How about that? And we can sit down here and we can record it. We ain't got to go, and we can record it. We can write it down so that they can have it in writing and carrying on, so they can see the options, they can see a budget and carrying on. We can do all of this as citizens and say, hey, consider this. This ain't got to be the end all be all. This could be a mock proposal that they can follow. It could be, like I said, a blueprint or some kind of diagram or something to say, hey, have we thought about this? What developers fit this model? And those of y'all who do this for a living, honey, this is the kind of shit y'all need to be talking about with all the rest of us who don't know the ins and outs of it, especially for those of y'all who try to sell houses or whatever, and you say this is what you want to do and things. Okay, baby. So That's the kind of shit that we need, okay? So let me I'm gonna stop now because this thing is gonna kick me out here. And let me go ahead and get out this hot ass car, chair. I'm sweating. I done cut my head, chair. Y'all see, I got all these damn little nicks and shit in my head. I had a fresh razor, and every time I get a fresh razor to shave, I cuts the hell out of myself. I got 4 or 5 different damn scabs up in here where I took skin off, child. That top layer of epidermis, child, I done cut the shit out of myself, child. Lord. Then to make sure I'm not bleeding no more. I put some triple antibiotic ointment on up here, but child, now, you know, I got razor head, honey. You know that razor burn? My entire head is on fire. That's my life, child. Okay. We'll talk again soon, okay? Y'all be safe out there, honey. And listen, this humidity is the dickens, honey. That hurricane must be going to do something because this humidity is